Today's power passage. Today's power thought. Today's passage. The Bible in the year.
Hey Trail Riders, welcome back to the Daily Ride. I hope you guys are doing well. Today we're going to be talking about Jonah, the reluctant evangelist. Today's power passage comes to us from Jonah 2:9, which says, "Salvation is of the Lord." The power thought for today is that the Lord strengthen me so that where you lead, I will follow. Connecting passage for today is Psalm 31, 1 through 3, Jonah 1-4, and Matthew 12:38 through 42. The scriptures that get us through the Bible in a year is Numbers 10, Psalm 46 and 47, Psalm 8, and Hebrews chapter 8. When you read through the Bible, beginning at Genesis, you will find nothing said about evangelism until you get to the little book of Jonah, a book that stands out from the rest of the Bible. It is almost the evangelist's Vade Mekam, the personal handbook of daily use. Though most people are acquainted with Jonah, many, including some Christians, do not believe the story presented in its book. They think that it is something fishy about the story of Jonah. No pun intended. However, Jesus had his contemporaries regarded in history not as a fable or even as a parable. And whoever wrote down the story of Jonah knew how to write. The small book deserves our close attention. This is an evil generation. It seeks a sign, and no sign will be given to it except the sign of Jonah the prophet. For as Jonah became a sign to the Ninevites, so also the Son of Man will be in this generation. The men of Nineveh will rise up in judgment of the generation and condemn it, for they repented and preached at the preaching of Jonah, and indeed a greater than Jonah is here. The prophet Jonah lived about 800 years before Jesus. He heard the call of God to go to Nineveh, the last capital city of the Assyrian Empire. It stood on the river Tigris, 600 miles as the crow flies due east from where Jonah lived. Instead of going to Nineveh, however, Jonah bought a passage on a ship to Tarshish that was going west, which is in the other direction. He was desperate to get away from his obligation. Nineveh was the last place he wanted to go. Have you ever been in that kind of place where God has asked you to do something for Him, to go somewhere for Him, and you just did not want to do it? I know I have. Yet, I have found that every time I stepped out in faith to obey Him, His mercy, His grace, His love surrounded me and was always there to lead and guide me. In you, O Lord, I put my trust, for you are my rock and my fortress. Therefore, for your name's sake, lead me and guide me. If God is asking you to step out in faith to do something today, just say yes and let Him lead you and guide you today. God bless you guys. I hope you continually follow me here on the Daily Ride, and I'll see you on the next trail ride.